Welcome back. Episode 64 of Be a Pro Action here with Theo Tugersson here on the Los Angeles Kings. We're the captain. We're 12-7-5, and we are hosting on the November 23rd, 2021, the Vancouver Canucks. They are 8-12-2, so hopefully this is a good game for the Kings. We're played 21 games, 7 goals, 7 assists, 14 points, and Tugs is an 87 overall. They're going to be in their reverse retro, alternate uniforms. That's what it's called, the alternate skating. We're going to be in our gray, silver alternate uniforms as well. I think this is probably the best uniform for the Kings. And so let's take a look at the goaltenders in net. Alex Stalock, 2-4 record for the Canucks, 2.27 goals against. Actually good stats for the Minnesota native. Jacob Ingham, the rookie goaltender, 0-1-1 record, 3.44. So god awful numbers for Jakey Ingham back there in the cage. Kopitar at the draw. He will win that over to Filthy Forsberg, over to Doughty into the zone, and he'll lose that. Tyler Myers loses that and passes that. That is Forsberg, skates it in, shot and saved by Stalock. Turned over, and JT Miller skating the other way in the neutral zone. Poke check from Doughty, stolen, and back to Forsberg in the neutral zone. Turns away over to Tugs. Tugs passes that, intercepted, and Peterson going the other way. Shot, no, blocked, and poke check from Tugs. Quinn Hughes passes that over. Ingham with a save and a big hit in front of the net on a Canucks player. He is going to have a ringing head after Tugs just steamrolled that motherfucker. All right, Kopitar in the faceoff, loses that. Myers from Tugs and going into the neutral zone. Virtanen passes that, stolen by Afanasenkov. Quinn Hughes getting some pressure. JT Miller now has it pinned along, and Afanasenkov will take a slash from JT Miller, and we're going to have a PP for the Kings. Forsberg over to number 22, Sonny Milano, touched up by the Canucks. And that's a slashing penalty for JT Miller. He will take that as Afanasenkov stole it from him. And he'll go off for slashing. And we're going to go off for that shift. We're going to jump in at the 29 mark of the power play. Only 30 seconds left in the PP for Tugs. And that's Charlie Coyle at the faceoff. Loses that as Quinn Hughes skates out of the zone. Tugs will separate him from the puck, and we're going the other way. Burakovsky has it now, passes that over. Charlie Coyle back to Tugs. Muffin, backhand, snipe, no go. Clutterbuck will take a huge hit from Tugs. That's a shot from Burakovsky. Coyle with a now rebound shot, steals the puck, goes in front and back to Tugs. He'll go, keeps that from going offsides. Actually going some development from Tugs, and that's back to Tugs at the blue line. He will lose that. No, he'll still take it back over to Coyle. No, I follow. Sorry with that shot. Covered up by Stalock. All right. Charlie Coyle at the draw. He will lose that. And that is Olli Juolevi. Remember him? He was one of the rookie nemesis that last year in the Calder Trophy race, which we all lost to Afanasenkov. Besser with the pass and stolen from Charlie Coyle, going the other way. Coach is calling for Tugs to get on the bench. We're going to go for a line change, and we're going to jump back out at the 7:44 mark of the first. Still goose eggs for both teams between the Canucks and the Kings. Face off to the left of Stalock. That's Iafallo at the draw. Let's see what he does. He will lose that as Magnapani. Andrew Magnapani will get that puck, and now we have it going the other way. Iafallo now has it, getting some pressure, shot, and that's Carl Grundstrom.
420.
With the fucked up name, Carl Grundstrom. The Swede comes through with his second goal of the season. Haven't called his name much in this game or this season. And he will get a fucking snipe on Alex Stalock. We will get the first goal on the board, and that is going to be a gorgeous goal. Getting one on the board at the 7:06 mark of the first. Grundstrom with Iafallo and Corey Perry with the apples. Tugs now has it shot and covered up from Stalock. No, passes that over to Brad Hunt. Elias Pettersson Peterson, I can never remember. Over to Jake Virtanen. A really big hit from Tugs. Not a big hit, but that was a nice one. Separated from the puck, and Elias Peterson now has it. Peterson skates out. No, stolen from Afenisenko. Brad Hunt now skates the other way over to Elias Peterson and over to JT Miller into the Kings zone. Stolen from Tugs. Miller with a shot, and that is on the side of the net. Philip Forsberg over to Kopi through the neutral zone. He will get a poke check. No, continued the puck, and Tugs with some pressure in the corner. JT Miller takes a huge fucking tug from Tugs, and now Tug will take that hit and lose the puck, going over the glass as a save from Alex Stalock's blocker. And that's the end of the first 4 Tugs, and the Kings get another goal on the board, 2-0 going into the second period. Tugs with a huge fucking hit along the boards. A nice 3-hit period, and the Kings got 2 goals on the board. One that we saw, which that was a gorgeous snipe, like I say, by Carl Grundstrom. Take a look at it. That's what that is. That 2-0 lead going into the second. All right, let's head back to the second period here at Staples Center. Kings have the 2-0 lead, and Kopitar at the draw against Elias Peterson, and he will win that as the Kings lost that as Philip Forsberg swooped in, passed it over to Tugs now, over to Kopi, into the Canucks zone, into the corner. Quinn Hughes steals it from Kopitar, a rare sight as Kopitar is quite the possession puck performer, and Tugs misses on that big hit, and Ingham with a nice poke check. JT Miller with a shot and covered up. Jacob Ingham with a nice cover. He's played pretty well so far. Tugs leading the league in tugs, 148 tugs for Theo Tugersson. Now coach has something to say to the captain. We need continued pressure. I can do that, coach. I'll keep putting pressure on him. I'm getting sick and tired of this. What do you think? Should I request a trade? Well, hopefully, I can start some ruckus. Bailey, get your drum going. Wake them fuck up, people, and let's get a big tug in this one. All right, Drew Doughty has the puck now over to Fenisenkov. He will dipsy doodle, and Forsberg will lose that. Jake Virtanen into the King zone. He'll skate that into the corner. Tugs with a nice poke check, and Ingham with a covered up. Tugs is just trying to get something going, and look at Tyler Myers. He is a big Twin Towers type of guy back there, missing a good chunk of his defensive career. He was pretty shitty. He is a middling defenseman. Quinn Hughes over to Tyler Myers. That's a nice shot from Ingham, and on Ingham, nice save. Filthy Philip Forsberg with a nice dangle, skates in, takes a shot and saved by Alex Stalock. Quinn Hughes takes a huge tug from Theo Tugersson, and now the puck is still going the other way, and Drew Doughty with it. Nice hit from Tugs and clearing the ice out there, and we're going to go for a line change as we are just fresh out of play. Big hits out there, Tugs out there, and now we give up the first goal of the game to the Canucks. 2-1 in the second period. 9:27 of the second period. Face off to the left of Ingham. Charlie Coyle will win that back to Tugs in the corner, but the Canucks will take that possession. Bo Horvat, the captain of the Canucks, skate in front, and now Drew Doughty has the puck over to Tugs, going into the Canucks zone, stolen by Tyler Myers. Heard me talking shit. Now stole that over Brock Besser and shoot, and that is the Canucks tying that up as Bo Horvat will get that. Tugs came in with a nice poke check on Brock Besser, and then Bo Horvat retrieved that poke check and gets his 4th goal of the season as Jacob Ingham was out of position, looking for the shot on Brock Besser. Goes over to Bo Horvat by himself. Nice snipe, short side, going up 2-2. Let's see if we can turn the tides for the Kings. Tugs with a poke check of doom, but just turned it over to Bo Horvat. Now that's Michael Ferland over to Bo Horvat. Holy shit, I cannot talk right now, guys. Jacob Ingham with a nice cover up, and let's go with the face-off to the left of Jacob Ingham. Charlie Coyle with the draw. Let's see if he can win that. No, he will not. Tyler Myers over to Ferland. Blocked by Sonny Milano. Going the other way over to Burakovsky. Nice dangle fuck. And he will skate that in. Take a shot and blocked in front. Tyler Myers now from Houston, Texas. Skates that out. Passes over Horvat. Over to Besser. Over to Ferland now. Ferland passes that over to Quinn Myers.
What the fuck?
Besser with the snipe. And the Burnsville, Minnesota native will get the third goal for the Vancouver Canucks. His 9th goal of the season, number 6 for the Canucks. Just sniped it right at the hashies, right in front of that circle. There's a couple people in front, and Jacob Ingham, the rookie, could not track it, and he lets that right through. 3-2 for the Canucks, and that is going to be a dash on Tugs's stat sheet. Not looking good so far. 3-2, 6:19 of the second. Canucks now have it. Jake Virtanen over to Peterson. Takes a huge hit from Drew Doughty, teammate Tug. And that's going the other way. Philip Forsberg with pressure on his fellow Swede. Pedersen takes a huge hit. No, Tyler Myers took a huge hit. The tree goes down, and that's a huge hit on Jake Virtanen and Peterson as well from Tugs. A lot of vicious side hits from Tugs out there, just trying to get some momentum. 3-2 going into the third period. Ulevi with the shot, sprung with a huge hit from number 9, Philip Forsberg, showing off some physical play. Oli Ulevi now passes that over to Miller, over to Cizikas, Casey Cizikas.
Fuck! Oh!
Gives up his 4th goal of the period, and Casey Cizikas, his first fucking goal of the season. What are we, fucking Salvation Army, giving away charity goals to fucking depth players that are just lucky to make an NHL contract? Casey Cizikas fucking embarrasses Jacob Ingham, and it's 4-2 going into the third period. This is god-awful hockey. That second period was brutal. I would not want to watch this. This is like a fucking brutal snuff film right now. Second period, we got to turn that around. Tugs was awful. 4-2. Let's see if we can make this better in the third. All right, we're in the third period at Staples Center. Hopefully the Kings can dig themselves out of this hole we've dug ourselves into. Kopitar with the win, back to Doughty, over to Afanasenkov, over to stolen by JT Miller, up to Virtanen in the train tracks, and Tugs with a huge hit, waking up the Kings in the third period. Afanasenkov now has it, lost. Kopitar now over to Afanasenkov, shot and blocked by Stalock. In the corner, Virtanen now has it, skates through the crease, slot 2 over to JT Miller, tripped up, and now Elias Peterson into the Kings zone. Tugs with a nice poke check, and we're playing some good defense. Afanasenkov going the other way. Slava passes out over JT Miller with a steal, and going the other way now. Tugs with a huge hit on JT Miller. Big tug, and Miller looks like he's hurt. Going back to the bench. That guy is limping his way, and now Kopitar with a big goal after a huge hit from Tugs. Burakovsky feeds the Slovenian, and he will get his 7th goal of the season. The Kings are going back. A big hit from Tugs. Burakovsky feeds Kopi right by the crease, and Stalock can't do anything except for a save me Jesus save as he dives across, and Kopi with a goes the Jared one-timer. Top titty, and that's a nice goal for the third one for the Kings. 4-3 going into the third period. That's the momentum we needed. Tugs with the face-off win back to, and Charlie Coyle can't get that pass going the other way. Quinn Hughes now skates it into his own zone, back into the corner, passes that over to Tyler Myers, the Texan. Has pinned in the corner Sonny Milano with some help, and Brock Besser now skates out. Big hit from Sonny Milano, stolen, and a big hit from Quinn Hughes. tied up in the corner. A lot of pressure, a lot of turnovers, and the Canucks have it now. Bo Horvat turns away from a pass and now skates it across his crease. Takes a huge hit from Burakovsky. Now Brock Besser has it and loses it. No, he'll go right past Tugs over to Quinn Hughes in the pass and stolen from Carl Grundstrom. And a huge hit in the slot on some guy I don't know. All right, let's see. 4-3 in the third, 8:24, and Tugs is out for another shift. And that's in behind the net. Tugs' teammate with a shot. Ulevi now passes over to Virtanen. Hit from Doughty. Not a big hit. And Virtanen takes a huge tug from Theo Tugersson. We got a fight from Tugersson and Michael Ferland as Ferland was fighting against Doughty. And we got Ferland against Tugs. A matchup we have not seen on the channel. Ferland taking some punches. Tugs with a lot of misses. Ferland with a miss, and that's another hit. Tugs with a close hit, and Tugs is almost down, and a big haymaker to knock out Michael Ferland, the power forward. He's got a little grit to him, almost took down Tugs, but no go as Theo Tugersson, the captain, stands up for Drew Doughty, the alternate, and Tugs feeds Michael Ferland. Take a look at that fucked up eye. Good job, Michael. I gotta give you Coops. You really fucked up Tugs' eye. We got 7 seconds left in the third. It's 5-3. The Canucks have put another one right past Jacob Ingham, and it's 5-3. The Canucks look like they're going to come away with it. Ulevi passes a nice hit from number 10, Corey Perry. We're going to pull the goaltender. That's not going to do anything as the Canucks are going to win that 5-3. Tugs was in the box for that 5th goal as he knocked out Michael Ferland in an actually pretty good bout between the two heavyweight fighters back there. Michael Ferland stood up to Tugs, and that was a nice fight. Even though the Kings did get the loss, let's see what Coach has to say after that one. We really did continue the pressure. It just did not swing our way with the momentum. Alex Stalock with that help me Jesus save. Could not get it as Kopi put that 3rd goal away for the Kings, but it did not do any help as it's 5-3. Canucks get the win in Staples Center. Let's see what Coach has to say. We're going back to the locker room, and yeah, nice fucked up eye. Plus 50, plus 26, plus 100. Great forechecking, keeping the puck in their end. We could not do anything. We got a nice goal on that one, but just no go on the win. Let's see. No Cybolski radio show. We're pretty sad as we're going to the locker room. It was a C+, a C in defense, A+ in team play, nice one. C+ in overall, 58%. We got 8 hits on the game though. A great lineup stat on that one, but no points for Tuggy as he could not come away with any offense in that one, as we only got 3 goals in the game. And no apples on that one. Plus 900 followers though, as that does it seems to be a pretty much common theme for every game. We're still going to get plus 900 followers in this one. So let's go back to the see who we are going to play for the next episode on the channel. In episode 65, we got the Colorado Avalanche are going to host the Los Angeles Kings. They are 11-9-4, and we'll see you on that episode. The Avalanche are going to be hosting us. And so thank you for watching this episode. Smash like down below, hit subscribe, and throw us a comment. Love to hear who's watching out there supporting Tugs and who wants to join the Tug Squad. We'll see you later.